Hi everybody and welcome to another Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil. And today we've got... Oh! Haha! Yes. We're not drinking whiskey. It's giveaway time. We haven't had a giveaway for a little bit. Should we do one now? We'll do one now and then we'll do Patreons later. Let's put this somewhere so I'll remember it. This is all you super chat people. Okay. Who is going to win? $50 worth off the sharing list goes to Trainzar. Trainzar, where are you? Is Trainzar in? If someone sees Trainzar pop in, let him or her know that they have won. And if you're not in the US, I'll just PayPal you 50 and you can put it towards something. Right. What are we doing? We are blind tasting. Bottle number 281. Oh, Gigi. Gigi picked this one. What was last week's? Ah, yes. Bruichladdich 22. What did we call it? Born to be Calm. It very classic, wasn't it? And our kind of style. Probably noticed things have got reshuffled a little bit again as we've found a place for it. These went down a bit. The Clynelish is down a bit. Craigellachie 23.
It's so funny.
Up though. It actually moved up a couple of notches. Right. Where's Teddy? Okay. Bobby J. Who's in? See, Gerben was in early. Whiskey 101. Greg P. Pete Head. Michael Wood is in. James. Bobby J. Gigi is in as well. Everyone's saying hello. Moronic saying hello to everyone. Great. And Tim, hey Tim. So for the next 12 minutes, we are going to nose it, taste it, rank it on the shelf. But before we start, the last thing hanging on the shelf is 43% Balblair. So let's have a taste of this, because this one is stronger. As this is guarding the shelf. So today's has to get past this one in order to get on the shelf. So let's set the bar. Set the defenses. Whiskey defenses up. Balblair holding the front gate. Oh, lovely.
Oh, it's lovely. I love it. I love it.
That is absolutely delicious, isn't it?
Maybe we make a mistake. We better move up.
Sort of honeyed barley, little fine lemony spice.
And for 43 ABV, it's better more watery effect.
Yeah.
But it's thick. Oily,
lovely, lovely herbal finish. That's actually going to be pretty hard to beat.
But it is.
I think it's a 17-year-old, that one. Lovely long finish. Wow. Gonna have to take a minute for that to go. It is our first taste of the day, so 43% does seem relatively strong. Okay, anyone else chatting? By the way, oh, another thing I should say. It is the time of year again for the online Scotch whisky auctions. So I think next week with Roy Aquavitae on Thursday will be the official launch. But everyone get ready to do your voting for the Oswas. We have tried our best to contribute to the bottles on the list. But, you know, we haven't tried that many new bottles. So if we weren't saying Campbelltown or, well, we did. We made an effort. We got some things in. But anyway, everyone remember, Oswas coming next week. Yesterday's glass. Faint, dusty vanilla. A very common yesterday's glass note if it's an ex-bourbon or not very much sherry.
Actually, there's no sulfur.
No sulfur. There is a kind of, it's not ashy, but there is a sort of a dusty herbal powder in the air here as well. Oh yeah, online Scotch auctions award. What did I say? Online Scotch Whisky Awards. Scotch whiskey auction. Oswald's. Let's just stick with Oswald's Bourbon. I don't know. I did say auctions. I wonder if there should be an online Scotch whiskey auction award. Right, I think everyone knows what we're talking about. Should we pour it?
The whiskey is free.
Okay, the Balblair is hanging in there. Online Scotch whiskey awards. Oh dear. Oh, viscometer. I haven't done the viscometer, have I? Never mind. We'll get that going in a second. Right, let's have a look at bubbles for today's. Pretty good bubbles, actually. Oh, they are hanging around, aren't they? So look like we're up in the 50s. While we're here, let's get our viscosity underway. And go. And the timer is running. Wow, timer's already down to 8 minutes. Right, bubbles. Let's go back to bubbles, actually. Let's compare to 56. How's that looking? Quite similar, actually, isn't it? I think the 56 bubble diameter looked bigger, which made me think that 56 is probably higher than today's. And compared to 50, the 50% bubbles look a little, pretty close actually. A little smaller, and our bubbles are boiling off a little faster. So I think it's probably in the 50s, unlikely to be the high 50s though. More likely to be the low 50s. What do you think? You all know by now. That is really pale. I didn't mention that. That is a pale whiskey. Right, okay, timer is underway. Let me move it a little bit. Necessarily.
Right, fine.
Okay. Nose. What do we get? I didn't pour myself very much. Lovely. Not actually as rich as the Balblair, funnily enough. It's actually a thinner profile, isn't it? I mean, not thinner.
Summery, more summery, more bright.
More summery and bright.
Nectarines. Ripe.
Is thinner and narrower the same thing? I was going to say a narrower band.
Annie.
Morning all, Hixie. Why? It's kind of more pointed somehow. More lemony to me.
That's very thin. That's vanilla coconut typical.
Yeah, that coconut is there, but there is a grassiness about it. Quite a dry grass this time.
No, not really dry. It's actually moist.
Not for me. I've got more like hay in the barn, dusty grassiness with the lemon. What did I call it? Grass needles. That's right.
Refined sugar.
Not so much coming out of the glass, is there? Is there anything smoky? No. Would you say there's anything sherry? Don't think so, and especially not at that colour.
No, at the back.
I'll have some of Beeple's.
Fine, if anything, something, but not really.
Let's go watery version.
Is the second for Ex-Bourbon?
It could be. Yeah, maybe it's a refill bourbon. If it's refill bourbon though, you would expect it to be old because nobody would use refill for a young bourbon. I mean, for a young. Certainly not for a young bourbon. Tormore 30. Probably Bruichladdich, Matthias. Could be. Although we just had Laddie. Having said that, there are a couple of Laddies left, aren't there? Oh, okay. That's actually a little sweeter now with the water.
Okay, ripe nectarines.
Oh, the timer.
And again.
Try the nose with the water.
Oh, you want me to try the water?
40, 41, here we go. And, oh, this is pretty long, actually. Okay, well, compared to the vodka, that's actually 114%. for a whiskey that light, which doesn't have sherry sugariness in there, that is a very high viscosity. Similar to, what else have we had at that level? Well, the Springbank was way up there. I think it was 116 or 17 or something. The Ardbeg was also high.
But at the bottom, I just felt the oil, the viscosity.
Did you taste?
Yes, the thickness is very weak with water, so
Okay.
I have to try for strength.
Did you have any sense of Balblair versus the first taste?
I had that very much because that is both. This one is very delicate, very soft.
The finish is it's going a little grey oak on the finish. I'm going to use this as my dilution. Do you want some in yours?
Yes. That's too much.
Yeah, but it's whiskey water. It's not just water. Okay, let's see. Full strength and how strong it might be.
Maybe a farmy side.
Oh yeah, coming back now to the full glass, I'm getting a richer vanilla now, but there is a farmy side to the vanilla. Country craft vanilla. You go ahead and taste.
I'm getting a bit of mushroom spicy cake.
Okay, nice.
Sweet, honey.
A little spicy herbal there. Okay, strength. Not crazy, but strong. It's kind of borderline for me. I'm thinking lower 50s.
I think
Try water.
nice, fresh battery, maybe bear battery type.
Sort of bear barley type.
Not that freshness.
Let's see, Michael, what are you asking? Have you got a plan to continue when the bottles run out? Is it a relief to see the end, or are you keen to find a new format? Oh, hey, Dustin. We still don't know, Michael. We do want to see an end to the arc of the journey, our 4-year journey. And this is still a good place to finish. There's a lot to revisit, and we have quite a few bottles that never went in, so we can make up something. Okay. Vanilla.
That was cool effect, but not very minty. More of
There is
the
pine needles going on top though now. It is vanilla in a dry, dusty box with some pine needles around. Pine needles enough for Springbank?
I think it's soft, delicate, and finish. Maybe a touch of mushrooms. I was at 52, ABV, 53.
The painting is a little scratchy, and that's kind of still there in the flavour. Flavours are pretty mild. Lucas, you want a old versus new Kilkerran blind shootout?
I want to short the egg brewed with slow.
That's a good point. The legs must be pretty good. Right, let's do a comparison. I'm not quite sure where to go here.
I want to mix it in the brewed with viscosity, oiliness, warm, thickness.
Okay, let me concentrate on that viscosity.
Thick, almost waxy. It's a good quality battery.
I must admit, I'm liking it more each time I go back, which is a good sign. Oh, time is up.
And,
Surely not.
You also mentioned that everything is good about it.
Yeah, everything is good about it. But it's also not obvious flavours.
No.
You know, I've got to go to last week, I think.
I haven't tried that again, backplay.
Oh.
I mean, that should not be at the end.
We might have a fly has invaded the sample. Oh, I can't believe I got that. Wasted. Okay, go ahead. Better or worse? Better or worse? Oh wait, I should have gone back to the Balblair, shouldn't I?
It's more stuck. I prefer this one.
Do you have a sense on whether the Balblair is better than this?
Actually, no, I'm not sure about it. I prefer Balblair any day over this, maybe. I'm not sure. Because the second half, not really comfortable with the second half.
Well, this is last week's.
Oh, I see.
Okay, let's pull up the Balblair again. Let's see if it can hold up at 43%.
But which one?
It's Balblair again. Only 43. This is 46.
I think it's still good, but it's not as good as Daddy. Because that's why it's a big size.
But the Laddie is better than this, you said, I think. Oh, cheers. Right. Let's try this. I wonder. Got some good whiskies on the shelf to compare.
That is also good. It's very spicy.
It is spicy, isn't it?
It's too spicy.
Yeah,
so
I'm surprised.
It's bothering me.
Oh, it's 56%.
It's actually very good, but it's too delicate.
I like the first half more than the second half on this now. Like I say, I'm picking up a little bit of grey oak, which is just a term that we use to say that the oak is like a bit more of the bitterness of oak, which is not quite integrated.
But not too bad compared to other rare oak whiskey.
Not bad.
And
I think I would prefer the Clynelish. That's what we just had.
But that strong ABV is
Yeah.
very peppery.
Okay, better or worse? This will taste different, I'm sure. Is the timer up yet? Curious what Deepa's reaction is.
I like it very much. I get the same waxy texture. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Do you like this more than this? Yeah, that's quite a different flavour now.
This is also beautiful. It's as its own cat. It's wonderful. I'm very, very impressed with this. So maybe I'll go for this.
I think it's close. What you just tried was the Kilkerran 8 Ex-Bourbon. It tasted quite smoky bake to me by comparison, so the peat was very noticeable.
Different profile, but wow, I'm very impressed with
I
this.
think today's is just about on the shelf.
Really,
Because... Oh, you preferred this over the Kilkerran?
it's just two very different profile.
Deepa, it's-
Okay.
This game is called Better or Worse. It's not called wishy-washy
No.
in the middle, they're both different, is it?
Okay.
Look at that face. Is it better or worse?
Same, but different. Depends on the mood.
Okay, let's rename this section. It's not better or worse anymore. It's like, is it the same but different? I would say, because apparently I have to make a decision. Very close to that Kilkerran 8. In fact, I would say they're like the same but different.
Okay, today.
Oh, okay. I would rather have it than the Bunner, Edredour. Okay, let's just say for now, that's where it is. What can it be, though? Oh, sheet. Let's have a look at the sheet. Where's the list? Has anyone asked any questions? Oh, today is on the fly. Third time's the charm, Tim. Well, what are you guessing? I think... I don't see too many guesses. Pops can cook. Kilkerran 12 is already on the shelf. We've already done it. Let's see. We're talking about higher ABV. I guess I should scroll down a little bit, shouldn't I? Because it might be something higher than what you can see at the moment. But let's say it's starting in... Okay, could it be that Springbank 21 D&M liquor? Wow, this list is short. It really is, isn't it? Springbank could be. There's a laddie. It could be that. Oh, hang on, there's two. Oh, it could definitely be either of these. Surely not Longrow Pinot Noir. No. Highland Park. This is an ex-bourbon Highland Park, so you never know. Tormore. Surely no heavy peat. Springbank local barley. Seems unlikely, but you never know. Any chance it's Springbank local barley at 57%?
57 to ABV, but at the back, yeah, it could be Springbank, but ABV to
The Tormore is a 30-year-old at 55.8%.
I'm not getting finished.
Could it be the D&M liquor Springbank at 49.7%?
It's better. I prefer this up. But
this is a very
impressed.
This is a very Clynelish Springbank.
It's very good. It's delicious.
Oh, it tasted quite bare barley going back now. I'm thinking no.
But it's pretty soft finish.
These are both Bruichladdich. Let me double check. This is a Bruichladdich first fill bourbon hogshead, and it's 19 years old, and it is 53%. This one is 52.2%. So 19 years. This one is 15 years. It's a batch of 420. It might be two hogsheads combined, but you never know. It could be. It doesn't say what the barrel is, I don't think.
I prefer second foot. I eat the first foot. I go for first one.
Having said that, look at the colour.
Oh.
Now. This is a 54.6% Highland Park.
But not Matic.
There's no sherry in this though. It's ex-bourbon, but I'm not getting anything heathery peat at all here.
No. There's no peat. There's no milk. There's no suffer.
Right. We're saying it's one of these laddies.
But if it's ex-bourbon, it could be that.
It could be. I think it's one of these laddies. That means we've got a double laddie show. Now.
I go for this because and the first foot. There's not much of a coconut.
Let's cheat. Is there any difference in the colour?
Well, if you got this bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty pale colour.
They're both pale. What about bubbles? Let's see. Okay. Bubbles versus bubbles. Whiskey abuse. Do the bubbles do anything different? Because the ABVs are very similar.
The same. I'm good for that anyway.
Okay, 15 years versus 19 years.
I go for lager. It's soccer finish. And I prefer second foot, not first foot.
Deal. Here we go. We are going for the boutique whiskey company's version. That would be a 15-year laddie at 52.2%. Right.
Wow. It's very good.
And it's very good. It's good enough to make it past Balblair. Is it? Yes, it is. That's the Balblair.
And you prefer today or this?
Today's, but the ABV is pushing it down now. Okay, Donapas. I'm more for wanting to have all the different experiences that the whiskey gives rather than which one is better. Yes. But for ranking, how'd you rank that? It may need to be done, but sympathise with Deepa on this. I know. How can you compare a delicate 43% Balblair along with Bunnahabhain 60% Moyna Olorosa? Exactly. But it must be ranked. Dustin, what have you done now? You only live once, Bobby is saying. What have you bought? I'll have to scroll back up later and see what that is. Whisky 101. I jumped on the laddie 15 whilst the rest of the chat went 19. I'm sticking to the 15. Okay, Whisky 101. You and us. Yes, Alan is doing a bottle kill stream. So it could be a long one. Oh, Alan's live now, is he? The whiskey friend, Alan? Great. Okay, here we go. Ready for the reveal? Oh, the tape job is very nice. I wonder when I did this. I can't tell anymore. They're all old, aren't they? There is almost nothing left in here.
But we've got some.
What's first? ABV? ABV is... Ooh. 50... No. Well, hold on. 52.2. Oh, it does say 53. Damn it. The age is 19. It cost us $124. That's not bad, is it? What? Oh, I don't have that written down as the per year. It is from Bruichladdich. And do I have more details inside? $5.3 per year.
Can you buy that again?
Probably not. This was bought at Scotch Whisky Auctions. It is a brand called Whisky and Dreams. It's an independent bottle. And one of 245. So hang on. So this is first fill bourbon?
I'm surprised because I did not really... I mean, there is cooking and funny now, but it does not emboss.
Yeah.
So in the background.
And the colour certainly...
So maybe that helps to get that nice, to give it flavour.
The colour certainly doesn't suggest that this was a very active cask, does it?
Well, it's very nice.
I'm going to give ourselves fireworks and a little bit of a bomb. We were pretty close. But, you know, we should be getting them all right at this stage. There's hardly any left. Admittedly, we've got two Bruichladdich, Ex-Bourbon, side by side. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. We have something else. This is a Bruichladdich 27 year, 50%. No, this is from Fault Line as a comparison. Fault Line, another independent bottler. 51, roughly. See what you make of that while I do the quality control pour. We have shared a lot of this bottle.
I'm not able to smell anything.
Hang on.
It is better than a free oily strategy. I prefer today. Today is way better.
There's a little flowery perfume note on the end of that compared to the bottle. Oh, it's better. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you know, now I get the little flowery perfume note on the end of that as well. Oh, lovely.
Maybe because I'm more sugar on from the first. It's possible.
Let's go back to the Laddie 22. I'm sure there's no colour in this, but significantly darker, isn't it?
This one you do the one is that one blue. It's the same.
Yeah, same.
Oh, it's smaller.
So let's go back. This is the Laddie 22. Now, only 46%.
ABV.
The nose is fuller, much fuller on the nose. So those vanillas and farmy vanilla is just more saturated. Okay, the ABV is struggling.
Very mature.
Mature.
So it's wow. It's very good.
It's somehow just a little more like perfect version.
I think it's more farmy. I think it's more. It's you put a gas of sugar on top of the spice cake. I'll just try.
This is more spiky,
But it's
not just the ABV. Caster sugar on a sponge cake is what Deepa said. Very good. Happy with that. Let's say it's the same but different. And we'll go just ahead of the Kilkerran. Actually, if we're going to go ahead of Kilkerran.
I think we can move forward.
All right. Bonamonia, Edradour.
Maybe.
Duff. Oh, Dark Origins.
Oh, I prefer this over that.
Oh, here we go. Not exactly label creep, but now you don't like the Sauternes Springbank.
I prefer this today.
Ben Nevis.
I don't remember Ben Nevis.
Okay. I think we could get it to here. Right. So who actually got it? 1 in 25 chance Whisky 101. Yeah. And we're wrong. No, who got it? Quite a few of you got it, I think.
A bit are you.
Peathead got it first. So fireworks for Peathead and everyone else who got the 19-year. Bonaparte Fault Line is an indie bottler. Cadenhead also has a heavily peated 50% blended scotch made by G&M with that name. Oh, so Gordon and MacPhail and Fault Line are somehow interlinked. There you go. Michael Wood, your objective is to get all the final bottles wrong because it's more of a challenge.
Who got it the first?
Hang on. I was first, but named it incorrect. How can you be first and get it incorrect, Peter? Lucas was the first to name it correct. He can choose. Peter, if you thought the correct thing, you still get it. Whoever wants to say top shelf, bottom shelf, front row or back row, deeper side or fill side, you go ahead. In the meantime, let's go ahead with our...
Anything. Yeah.
I'll go ahead by myself, thanks. Into the Patreon names. Thanks to all you Patreons. And today's winner is... Wait. You know, Bill. I've still got Bill Ballesteri's name out. Tiny name. On my shelf here because Bill won before and I haven't heard back from Bill. So I'm going to pick another.
Because, yes, Brian,
no,
please.
I already owe Bill one. Oh, I've picked out two. Let's see. We have got...
What are they?
Two names who have won before. Here we go. Bonus. Patrice La France and Martin Caravati. Thank you very much for your support. Martin, we've still got some of your bottles in the mix, I'm pretty sure. Patrice, congratulations.
So you have to post it in Canada.
That'll be a PayPal. Right, I'll leave those out. And thank you everybody for joining in the channel and supporting us. Once we do get to the end of these bottles, I will put a pause on Patreon. I will pause. Pause Patreon. Okay, over to the chat. Let's see what we've got picked. Lucas. Peter. Okay then. Peter, bottom shelf, utter right, equals deeper. Bottom shelf, right. Front or back row? Ooh. Okay, you pick deeper, front or back?
It's the front or back.
Right. Snooze, you lose. Bottle number 282. This one goes to Peter.
Then I have a name. I've beat it. Wow.
If we think it's another Bruichladdich, should we reveal it now? There's one more laddie in the mix.
It's very tough to guess.
Where is it? Okay. If it looks like this one. Old tape.
But the first one, but the new tape.
No, I think this is old tape. We could be in Deanston 15 territory. If I guess Deanston 15 based on the tape. Here we go. Let's take the chat off. What are we getting? Well, colour not too dark, bubbles not too big.
And no fat bubbles.
Nope. Off you go. Is there anything special?
No.
Peated. I feel the peated connection deeper. Yes, of course. Oh, is the chat doing funny message order things? Okay, the faceometer is...
It is good.
By it is good, does that mean it is not good enough?
Today is better.
Okay. Is Balblair better?
Maybe possible.
Let's see.
But
I don't know. I don't know. This nose is kind of interesting to me. There's quite a bit going on here. Is there any magic though? Did you find any magic?
No.
Where are you, magic?
Yeah, that's what I need to have most.
Alcohol in the eye. That's a first. Okay.
It is interesting. It's actually very nice.
Yeah. I think it's
very nice, actually.
I think it's worthy. I think it's worthy of a shot at the shelf on Thursday. Let's find out. Well, we'll have to wait to find out, won't we? Aquami, Balblair. Hey, that's not a bad guess. We still have a Balblair in the mix, don't we?
Oh, give me another farmy. Give me 15.
We have Balblair 99 in the mix. You never know. Renee, great stuff. No,
I'm
no.
getting more.
Put that down. Drink that.
No, but it's this one.
Today's.
No, about that.
You can't. You got to wait now until homework time. Otherwise, we'll have none left in the bottle. Always nice company. Thanks, Rennie. Was Lenga. The Laddie 22. OMG. That looks dark or dank. Still need to try the 10-year port they make. Wow. Port can... No magic, Greg. Yeah. Port can be overpowering in a nice way sometimes. Peathead. Thanks again for organising.
Magic. There may be some magic.
There could be.
Because I'm supposed to try again.
Still a fun concept. And to all of you, Slan Shamar. Thanks, Peathead. Let's see. If you guess it based on tape, nothing to be proud of. That's true. That's like me leaving markers on the cards, isn't it? 1 in 24. There's no skill left now. It's basically whiskey bingo.
I've tried it.
Oh, no.
I've never done it before.
Okay, faceometer.
It's so intriguing.
Here we go. Everyone concentrate. In search of magic.
I like it.
Is it?
But no magic.
Is it better than Brora?
No.
Oh. Has anyone ever had Port Ellen and Brora? Is one better than the other? Stupid question, but you know.
But it is very good.
Very good.
It's just unusual. It's different from today's.
Let's see. What else? Whiskey 101. If you get it, oh, that's right. We did that one. Alcohol in the eye, Peter. Yeah. Jimmy Jazz. Hey, Jimmy. That's what Deepa gets for saying no magic. Whiskey in the eye. Homework almost stolen away by Deepa. Now I feel like I need to have some more. Lovely nose.
There's no fruit in it. It's almost invisible. But it's very much there.
It's quite under control, isn't it? Right, back to today's. Have we had enough?
Get back to this.
You know, there's one comparison that I didn't bring up. Let's do that. How does that compare to today's?
If you not tell me,
I'll tell you after.
it's a free me.
46. Well, I'm surprised. I think that's probably 46, Renee.
Oh, it is. That is fantastic. Oh, that is way better, but it's done. And a part of a viscosity only so many better, but it's more stagnated and less sugar, more farmy. Oh, that is so.
Where would you put that on the shelf?
Oh, a bit of boat, maybe a bit of sherry boat. Maybe that burgundy. Oh.
No, don't guess it.
Oh, Pinot Noir.
Where would you put it on the shelf?
Oh,
Don't guess what it is. Try and keep Deepa on target. She's struggling. She's looking at all the bottles, thinking, "Oh, would I want me?" You're putting it up there.
Oh, wow! That's fat. I'm stuck.
It's probably not up there. We will find a new place for it. But it's just that full peatiness that you reacted to. This is the Longrow.
That waxy viscosity.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
This is a single cask Longrow.
Oh, now I'm getting beat finish.
Where it spent 9 years in a refill Chardonnay.
Wow.
So, an unusual... I mean, it says single cask, as in the series. But obviously, if it's 15 years old and it's 9 years in Chardonnay, then, you know, it's 6 years in something else, isn't it? I.e., at least 2 casks. It should say at least 2 casks on the front label.
But doesn't mean you do different barrels.
No. When we were at Springbank, I actually mentioned this bottle when we were in the warehouse tasting, and we were talking about how the 31-year Ex-Bourbon had just sat in the barrel all that time. And he was saying that's typically what Springbank does. And I said, well, we have a Longrow, which is, 6 years, presumably Ex-Bourbon, and then 9 in Chardonnay. And he said, oh, aye. We did do a few like that where they got re-racked. So it's one barrel gets poured into a second barrel.
The first 5 years.
Yes. So let's say it was 6 years Ex-Bourbon. And then they pour the contents into a second barrel.
For another 3 years.
Yeah. 9 in this case. So in terms of bottling, you do take a single cask and split it into bottles. So it's coming from a single Chardonnay barrel, but it has started life in a different barrel. So it is a single barrel bottling, a single cask bottling. But it's a 2 cask journey.
The first another first.
Don't know about the first fills.
Oh,
dank. Oh, you did mean dank, was Langer. Dank is a Florida slang term for very good. Oh, dank, not dank and dreary. Like if you were in Scotland and you said something was a bit dank, it wouldn't be a positive. Dank, like a dank cellar.
Where are you?
Right, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I'm learning something about Florida slang. I'm having Ardbeg curry vrecken at the moment. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? Bunnahabhain cask strength next. Oh, very good. Like the 12 cask strength or something else. Watchman, howdy all. I missed the punchline. Can someone confirm that Bruichladdich does and historically did bottle their product at 50%? Well, many Bruichladdich are 50%.
Our gift is the whiskey of the day.
Whiskey of the day. Oh no, we're going to have to rearrange the shelf again. Watchman, all the Isle of Barleys are 50%. I think the classic laddie, is that 50 as well? Not even sure now. But yes, Bruichladdich, as a standard, they will go to 50%. But 46 for this one. Probably because it's 22 years old and they needed to make more bottles.
Yeah, I was thinking number one, I think the number two.
Okay, there you go.
What is this?
Well, have some more Longrow.
Oh, that's but I thought earlier today.
Whisky. Yes, 12. 12? Hang on, what's 12? Oh yeah, the 12 cask strength. Classic laddie is 50. Thanks, Renee. There you go. I feel like we should just hang out and chat now. Anybody want to hang out and chat? The show's over, so you know. You got your busy Sunday ahead. You go ahead.
It's really, really good. Is that wow?
Let's just hang out and watch Deepa drink the rest of the Longrow.
I don't want to be there to suffer again, ever again.
Deepa watched herself saying sulfur over and over again and was very embarrassed.
It's so good, but you think of this?
I know Dustin liked it.
It's very waxy, thick for starting, and a saturation of sugar, but in the body.
Right, let me go back to today's. Interesting. Obviously peat on this. I'm surprised that this actually held up with a strong nose when I came back to it. Might be the strength, but this is no, the Longrow is stronger. Okay, just stick your nose in there. Did I say drink? No, I did not.
Where is the part about that? Oh, that is, but a bit of fish at the end.
Yeah. Very nice though.
It's yummy.
I think we've done enough damage.
The images are so different from year to year to year.
Yeah. Same but different.
What is it?
Have we finished? Let's say compared to a Springbank. Renee, what door are you opening with that question? Let's see. I'll go back up. I'll catch your question in a second, Renee. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Bobby J spent 20 minutes in Costco and we are still live. Just chatting now, Bobby. Have some more Longrow. Well, that's love. Dustin, I think I sent you a sample of this one a long time back. That Chardonnay, did you ever pick yourself up a bottle of the Chardonnay Longrow? I think you were looking, because I think you really like this one.
I think this one it's not very smoky.
Renee, if you don't like smoky whiskey, yes, it's very smoky.
Oh.
If you like Ardbeg 10, then it is medium smoky. I think that's a fair comparison. Springbank, it's more smoky than Springbank because Longrow is Springbank's heavily peated version. So I think Longrow, they peat the whiskey for something like 48 hours in the process, whereas Springbank's more like 12 or something, I think.
If you compare with the Springbank, then maybe that is more smoky.
Oh, it's 2 or 3 times more smoky than Springbank, by my perception. Whisky, I've added oxygenated water to my scotch, thinking brilliance. Total opposite. It made it bitter metallic tasting. Oops. Oh dear. It's always good to experiment. Yes, Dustin's agreeing it's more smoky, but some expressions of Longrow can be more smoky than others. Same with Springbank. Very true. Springbank 10, for example, is not particularly smoky.
Okay, you are more smoky than this.
Well, it's a Longrow. I think this is quite a smoky Longrow. But the Longrow reds with the wine cask, sometimes the smoke is kind of hidden by the wine.
It's dark.
Let's see. I think Rennie has the answer. Michael Wood, I'm on the Inchmoen and it has got better and better over time.
But
very
it's
good.
Moan, what's that?
From Loch Lomond. Inchmoan is a Loch Lomond. I just can't remember which combination exactly. I think my post failed. Oh, Watchman 999. Sorry, missed it. Top shelf. I happened to find me a bottle of that Longrow and I absolutely love it. Apparently, it's moving up on our shelf.
We're out of suffer.
Medium smoky. Perfect. Yes, there you go. Don and Pass. 50% is the standard for current Bruichladdich, but that's what that one was old enough that the cask may have been below 50. Good point, Tim. Yeah, at 22 years they may have dipped below 50. Very good. Everyone's providing information. Yes, Rennie. I was talking to Mark Rainier at Calgary yesterday. In Calgary yesterday. Very good. And he said 46% for Bruichladdich. I wasn't going to argue.
Why not?
Time to go back and argue, Watchman. I would say all Bruichladdich that are on the younger side, which are many. Isla Barley's are only 6-7 years old, remember. Port Charlotte's probably the same, well, the 10-year. They are all 50%. Dustin, some Springbank 10s are much smokier than other Springbank 10s. Springbank loves their batch variation. Yeah. You know, you would like to think that someone at Springbank is sitting down and going, shall we make a more smoky version for the next batch? But having been there and seen it, I think it's much more like, what have we got this time after everything's been vatted? That might be unfair. Maybe they have a much more scientific approach, and the rather random craft, let's see what happens kind of persona is maybe just an image they like to portray.
But that's an art.
Oh, Renee, you're buying a Longrow tomorrow. Have to taste that one. Now you say that. It's harder to say. No, it's harder to do than it is to say. When you say you're buying a Longrow tomorrow, what are you buying? Come on, this conversation isn't over. Give us more details. Hixie.
But this one is...
Don't know.
Probably the same.
Not that one. That's an old bottle. I'm waiting for the answer. Okay, Hixie. That's odd, as he made Bruichladdich at 50% when he was there. Yes, exactly, Mark. That's what I was thinking as well. Mark Rainier is the former CEO of Bruichladdich. Deepa. Well, you still should have argued with him. Facts are facts. Says it right on the bottle. It's not an opinion. PC10 is great. Still a bit too expensive. Fair enough, Lucas. Dustin. You should try Longrow Nass. I've never tried it. The Longrow peated. 2016 versus 2021. The 21 is at least 4 shades darker. I assume both are still 100% bourbon.
Don't be avid.
Could be. No, we don't have. Can I bring it? Deeper saying we don't have it. We've never bought the Longrow peated. You keep pointing it out whenever we see it on a shelf. Deeper's like, what's that one? I said that's the no age statement Longrow, and you go, oh, but we've never tried it.
Why not?
Because it's below our standards. No, we just haven't bought it because we keep buying more stupid price stuff. Renee, the Longrow Red, the new one, is this the 15 Pinot Noir? Maybe that's what you've got. Have you already ordered? Where are you, Renee? Where is it just available on the shelf for you to decide to go and buy one tomorrow? Have you already bought it? Maybe you're picking up. Donna Pass. Yes, my 2022 Kilkerran 12 is nothing like the old bottles. Tastes like a recent Springbank 10. Ah, fair enough.
But we tried yesterday, last week.
Tim, that's why when we saw the old tube style 12s on our recent road trip, we bought 2 of them. Well, no, we bought 1. We had a sneaky taste in a quiet corner. And Deepa ran straight back in and bought another.
Yeah, but here was that.
This one is older, like 2019 or something. 2020, I think. I'm not sure when they switched bottles.
So, I mean, the moment I've started to buy another one.
And she did.
I just ran back.
Whisky Finn, one of the most memorable Longrows was the Longrow. Oh, the Rundlets and Kinderkins. Unfortunately, they have redone this kind of small cask. Oh, they haven't redone. That's interesting. I think I've only seen a hazel burn with that barrel. I don't think I've ever seen the Longrow. If I see it, I'll grab it then. Rennie, the 12.
Oh, spiff.
No, hang on. There isn't a 12 Longrow Red, is there? Rennie, you need more details.
I mean, just get my name.
You have to say Longrow Red, 12 year, and the wine. I know.
Give me the
Yes, it's okay. I mean, I know there's 13 Pinot, 13 Malbec, 10-year Malbec, Chilean Sauvignon. What year was that? Was that a 12?
I start on it.
Come on, which one's a 12? Oh no. It's turned into a funny live stream. Longrow Red 12? That's an old one. What planet is this? Exactly. Rennie, in Copenhagen, Longrow Red 12. Which red wine? I can't. Come on. Now we're on like a quest into. We're like drilling down here, Rennie. You must provide more information.
Oh, I mean, the spiff. Get his spiff. I think the magic is up there.
Yeah, Tim, do you think the magic's gone in the new one? Oh, damn it. I haven't tried a new shape bottle 12 yet. Bobby J. Well, maybe in Chicago itself, but in the burbs, not so much. Oh, I'm not sure what you're reacting to. Pixie. I'm drinking KK12 from 2016 and it's amazing.
It'll be after 2018.
I don't know. Is there a bottle in
Can I
this
get
one?
this from downstairs?
No, you can't get it from downstairs. That would be... That will lead to trouble. Has Renee answered yet? We have some 12s in Copenhagen. So it... Longrow Red 12. Someone tell me.
To get his spiff.
Someone tell me what the Longrow Red 12 is. We need to help Renee on this this quest to an answer. Let's see. The Longrow 15 Pinot was here in Calgary on lottery for about 200 USD. Didn't even try it. Oh, didn't even try. I think you were right, Watchman.
I like it, but I like it.
We didn't like it compared to the Springbank at the local barley, I mean.
I like, but it's very different flavour. So
Yes.
I'm not sure about you.
Whisky 101, yeah, because it's too cheap for Deepa. Exactly. Wislanga, have you had Balvenie 12 single barrel? I have not.
Not for many years.
We've never had a single barrel. We've had the double barrel, and actually we're quite impressed for the price.
Yes.
Henrik. Hi, Henrik. We got some of the local barley.
Oh, Henrik, you give me
Yes. I'm warming up to the Pinot Noir 15. Had it last night and really enjoyed it. So we seem to be going in the same direction. Initially, we were like, no, not compared to the local barley ex-bourbon version. But when we tried it again by itself, we thought, oh, hold on. Rennie.
So good.
Okay, hang on, Rennie.
Very different.
Akwami, more information. Longrow Red is the 2015 edition. The Longrow Red 12.
But
which red? Dustin, come on. Dustin's going to have it. The last Longrow Red 12 was, I think, from 2015. 7-year-old Dusty Longrow. So it was a Pinot. Okay. How is that still hanging around, Rennie?
It's every year, but it's about me for 3 years. I mean, it's every year.
Well, 7 years in the Pinot barrel. Presumably, then it would be 5 years in the ex-bourbon or something. Wow, that is still hanging around. Lucas, okay, if the new KK12 is worse and more expensive, then I'm very, very sad. A very, very sad Lucas. Yeah.
I must be back again in spiff.
Rennie, oh, hang on. Rennie has cleared the clouds. The mist has cleared.
Sorry.
The fog has gone.
Oh, it is good. I like, but it's very different from
It
this
is
one.
the Longrow Red 15 Pinot Noir.
Okay, but I read that it's very
Hang
different
on.
from this one.
Just stop. Stop.
Stop.
Okay, go and get it.
Yes.
Then I'll be able to speak.
Very different.
You will have to find it. No, it's in the Longrow section. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, Rennie, because that is the current release. We found it in Nevada. I think it was 179 plus tax. Maybe 195 by the time we actually got it out the door. Rennie, sorry guys. No, not sorry. This is all part of the fun. Because, you know, you like, you're trolling the nerds. That being us as well, of course. Henrik also picked up the 22-year-old Glentockers Alexander Murray. That is a gentle, it's gentle at 40%, but very good. Ah, very nice. Whiskey based 71395 Aquami. What was that? What strength is your Kilkerran 8? This one is 55.7. Nothing inside. I believe it's the American release of the Ex-Bourbon from about 3 years ago, because there was another one at 56 point something, I think, wasn't there? Maybe. Top shelf. No, I mean, it came out 7 years ago. Oh, okay, sorry. Exhausted. It was just 1 year in Pinot. 7 would be a bit much. What's the typical finishing time on a red then? About 1 year? Didn't even know that. Rene, I know that mentioning any Springbank, you get people up on alert. Oh no, look what Deep has brought up. Hixie, is it in the Longrow section? Does it have its own zip code? It does.
Okay. I don't mean to order them, but if you've any idea for the next time.
Can anyone detect a certain inebriated enthusiasm in Deepa's voice? What has she brought up? 10-year Malbec. This was from last year, I think.
And you bought the Whiskey of the Year for me 2 years ago.
That represents this Malbec slot here. 13-year Chilean Cabernet Sauvignon. And, oh, yeah, that's right. They've made the label yellow. And this is the 15-year Pinot Noir.
I think what was gotten.
Amazingly, we seem to have drunk more of this one.
I think we bought it last week.
This is the one we bought last week. So we ended up paying, yes, $195 out the door.
I'm shocked. I know we've got more.
Average to 40%. 10.1 years. $10.1 per year. $9.8 per year. $13.8 per year. Because 181, 168, good deal on that one. That was October 2020. This was, this year in fact, March 22. And then of course, 9, why have I written 12? 22.
I forgot why we brought it on in the first place.
It was a comparison for shelf ranking, but I passed by. I don't even know what we're doing now. Can find that Longrow red in Netherlands for $2.75. No, Matthias, no. Whiskey shop near me did have the old KK8 cask strength bourbon for about $90. Still pricey. I would be tempted though.
But which one?
Longrow flight coming up. I sense problems, Lucas. I do as well. I know some are 1 year and some are 2. Not sure how many are longer. Fair enough. Thanks, Dustin. Good info. We are now truly on the fly. Luke, I'm a bit worried Deepa is going to start on about sulfur again anytime soon. I think we might have to limit it to one Longrow, don't you think? But the 15, I believe, is 4 years in wine, so that might be the high point. Let's see if it says.
Does it say? Banana in the 4 years.
Let's have a look and see. First distilled. No, it's more of a history lesson on the back here, I think. The Longrow Red single malt Scotch whiskey. This Longrow Red single malt Scotch whiskey. Problems. Has been matured for 11 years in bourbon barrels, followed by 4 years in fresh Pinot Noir barriques from acclaimed winemaker Grant Taylor's Valley Vineyards in central Otago, New Zealand. 9,400 bottles at cask strength are available. As this whiskey is not chill filtered, a natural haze may form when it is cold, but this will disappear when the temperature returns to normal. And will depot return to normal sooner or later? Safe amount. Not too strong. 51.4. I should say strong, but not super strong. Maybe the 15 years has taken it down. No, actually, this was also 51.6, and the 10 year is 52.7.
No, for Rennie, it's about smoking, you know, pick up smoke.
Rennie, what level of smoke do you like? Admittedly, it's more wine than smoke, but the combination does put you in the smoky bacon category. Alpha Crown. No, you didn't miss anything. We've bypassed the whole show today and we've somehow got into a Longrow tasting. I've just grabbed the 10 Malbec from my shelf. Let's go deeper. Whiskey 101. Actually, I really like that 10 Malbec. It's punchy fruit.
It's that same effect as this one, but more of that wine. It's different. It's a free debtor. It's very different, very unusual. It's almost not a whiskey.
Smoke and peat is okay for me. Almost any amount. Okay, there you go, Rennie. This lands like the Arrival. This lands like medium heavy, but it seems really broad to me. Like this big foundation of richness. And the Springbankiness is kind of fighting to get above this blanket of the heavy red wine. But then slowly the wine kind of pushes aside and then the smokiness rises up.
And just before the smoky bit came up, I put it out of a caramel, smoky caramel.
Smoked caramel. It's still a rich... It's still a rich finish. It's like little swirls of the smoke and the red fruit business is going on here.
It's wine unusual. It's more different from whiskey, but about this one.
Where's the glass for this gone?
Maybe this one.
I think it might be that one. Yeah, it looks dark enough. I wouldn't say there's magic. The blanket of the wine sits pretty heavily over the things which I like, like the pine needles and the funkiness.
Especially the smoked caramel. That was the measure provide.
Oh, a little tart in the middle.
Wow, I mean, even after wine, beautifully soggish, that wine.
Yeah, red wine on the barbecue.
Whiskey.
I'm not regretting this bottle now.
Oh, beautiful spa.
We did kind of...
I don't remember this one, but I
Here we
prefer
go.
this one or this one. And I don't know which glass, maybe another glass.
No, that glass is a bit smoky. I think it's that one. This will overpower anyway. Okay, back to the Chardonnay.
It is more smoky because it's more transparent.
Yeah, it's hard to see past the wine blanket. Slightly more caramelized, lighter smoke, I think. Oh.
Wow. This is very, very Ex-Bourbon, but so Springbank.
There's lovely bitter complexities in this, which this is a little heavy-handed by comparison.
But I think I've sugar.
Yeah.
You mean sugar dessert. And this one is more of sophisticated red wine approach.
I don't know if it's sophisticated. I think it's heavy-handed.
Yeah.
When we were on our trip, we'd picked up Kilkerran 12. We were lucky enough to find the local barley Ex-Bourbon. And then we found this amazing 24-year-old Clynelish from Cadenheads, branded for Total Wine in Nevada. And we had tasted those 3. And all of them are more delicate's the wrong word. But the details were finer. And when I tasted this one, this came across as more of what I called a clown whiskey. Clown.
Oh, okay.
Meaning the flavors are just so loud and shouty, but in isolation now, maybe because there's more air in the bottle, I'm getting to like it more and more. Dustin, let's see.
I'm going to try it again.
I'm not sure now. Let's compare this Longrow to everything on the shelf. Exactly, Whiskey 101. I do want to go. Dustin said he had his 10-year Malbec out.
What is that? Malbec. Oh, that's my whiskey of the year.
No, this is the 10-year, not the 13.
No, but I stood at the whiskey of the year.
That was the 13.
Oh, the 15.
Okay, big contrast.
No, not this one. I stood in Malbec at the whiskey of the year.
13-year Malbec.
Okay, not this one.
Not that one. That's Chilean, I realise. Yes, okay. Younger, more punchy. This actually reminds me of the Springbank 12 cask strength. The one with the 4 barrels. The bourbon, the sherry, the burgundy, and the port. It's that kind of punchy sweet. More smoky here. And a bit more sophisticated.
Well, I think it is, but we got a bit more deeply.
I think we need to stop this show.
Okay. But this one is pretty thin, but this is just.
I like it.
I like it.
I like its youthful punch.
But after that, they're very, very different. This one, I think, are very different. We cannot compare.
Where does this go on the shelf now?
Shelf something.
Oh no! You're not putting it ahead of local barley. No. Daft milk. No.
Before and a box when you won.
No, I'm not prepared to go there. Maybe there. I think I might have pushed this button already. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember, Oswas, the Scotch Whisky Auction Awards. The online Scotch Whisky Awards with Roy next Thursday. Only as a little joke. Oh, look. Stefan.
Oh, no, Stefan.
I see it coming, Stefan. I've given you early coins. Thank you very much. Longrow Red is kind of a kick to the junk. It's true, Dustin. It is true. In a good way. In an S&M type of way. Oh, okay. Rennie. Doing great. You guys sound interesting indeed. What we're interesting. We need to lie down. Whiskey 101. I cannot taste any smoke in the Longrow Malbec 10 now. But it's so lovely. Yeah. There was, you know, you get it with heavy sherry as well. That peat does disappear. Hang on. That means that, Stefan.
That's the first one.
You're the first one in the new drawing. Thank you very much. Now I'm almost an expert in Longrows, Rennie. Pops can cook. Had a chance to pick up a few months back. Was in a hurry. Did not. Oh, kicking yourself. So what? You had a chance to pick up one of the Longrows, Pops? It's a shame. They are interesting. Not for everyone. I think they're a bit of a love-hate, the Longrow Red. Certainly people do not like red wine.
Pizza now. There is pizza at the freezer.
Oh,
give me pizza.
Yes, we are heading towards sulfur and pizza. Okwami, have a good weekend. Or a good week, everyone. Dustin. Guess Longrow Red 15 will be getting a vote for Oswald. Actually, it's not a red, is it? The 15. Well, this one. Actually, we're talking about this one. No, that's a good point.
So, Papato, you prefer for...
Yes. Oh, the Malbec pops. Well, maybe you should have.
All of them, the fantastic.
Right.
What
is your out? What is your out dram?
Oh, I don't know.
Right then, no drinks. We will see you on Thursday.